Alright guys, let's start with the weekly breakdown. I'm gonna start with the US100 Nasdaq. Absolute banger today, 4%. We're gonna start with that, but just gonna explain real quickly what happened here. So honestly, we had a market open with the gap, then it kind of consolidate. It took out the Asian low in the London session. Pushed high, create a break of structure, create a fair value gap, order block, and that's kind of it, right? And this gap definitely was filled after that spike, but those highs were the target. So that's kind of it of explanation of this trade, quite simple, right? But we have to move on. So before we go into the depth of everything, we're gonna start with the news, right? So today, no news, French bank holiday, Eurozone. And then tomorrow we have a CPI. So CPI tomorrow, I'm not going to trade, I'm going to stay off because it's kind of gamble, So I'm not going to gamble. I don't like to gamble. Fuck casinos. So I'm going to stay off. So we have that. Then Wednesday we have GBP CPI in the morning, and we have a core PPI, which I don't care about. Later in the New York session, and then Thursday we have employment change for AUD and retail sales for Thursday on USD. So a lot of movement this week expected, hopefully. And on Friday we don't have anything. So going into the technicals, starting with the daily. So US100 obviously is kind of very bullish. We had a short-term sells. So I added Nasdaq because forex is kind of dead, and I'm losing my patience with GBP, JPY. Honestly, had two trades last week, both hit break even, and then went off. It's hardly to hit 2%. Like it's that, and I'm losing patience with GJ. So I decided to move on to the gold and Nasdaq that actually moves, especially in the New York session. Rather to just focus on the New York session this 2 hours, and that's about it. If there's a setup there, we're gonna trade. If not, move on to the next day. So basically bullish, but we are in kind of structure consolidation. So definitely I'm looking forward to break above. But tomorrow is the CPI, so we're gonna see. We are at the weekly highs, even on the monthly. As you can see, we're very high. Depends how CPI is going to perform, but technically we're bullish, right? So we can expect that price can push to the highs. But on the daily time frame, we broke this structure, we left order block behind, so why not, right? It can also retrace. But technically wise, like I said, I'm going to be off tomorrow, so I'm not going to trade. On H4 we can as well see the structure below, fair value gap, order block, break of structure there into the new range. So if this region is going to hold, then definitely we can expect this to be taken and then push higher. So it all depends how CPI is going to affect US100. And even on H1 is like very beautifully seen, right, that we have this order block down there. So like I said, depends how everything is going to be respected. Tomorrow I'm gonna draw this across. Like I like to do my analysis for US100 and gold before the New York session, honestly. So we're gonna see about that, because mostly they are active on the New York session. Like usually you can spot a setup in London as well, but more volume definitely for those two pairs is the New York session, right? So yeah, like I'm just going to give you biases, and then so bullish on US100. We're gonna see what CPI is going to show. Let's move on. Like GJ, look at it. Like H4, what the fuck? Like what is this? It's bullshit, right? Bullshit for the past week. Like this is like Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Like for a week in the range, right? In the range. I wanted to sell it, I wanted to buy it. Like a lot of stuff happened last week on the lower time frames. But yeah, like it does make sense. So 15-minute range. So no trading here, not even on 15-minute. I don't know how people trade this. I hope they don't. It's unbelievable. H1 as well, bullshit. So I don't want to lose my time and my patience with GJ until it does something. But so far, I'm just going to keep an eye on it, not actually trade it, but yeah. So let's move directly to the gold daily. So yeah, last week I posted a shorts bias. It happened and then it reversed. So everyone who caught the shorts for the day, good, right? I day trade, I don't swing, so you know you have to pay attention to this. Whenever I give the bias, it's meant to be for the current day, not tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so let that sink in. So daily we have equal lows as acting as a liquidity to the downside. I definitely want to see gold pushing down, but we do need confirmations. Yeah. So we broke the lows with this. We created liquidity there. We have to push even lower, to make it make sense. So H1, I mean H4. Let's say if we focus on the current situation, then where is it rejected today? Yeah, there. Okay, at this supply area it rejected today. It took out the previous highs of close below. Now we have this H4 order block. Like I said, CPI tomorrow, a lot can happen, but technically speaking, if there won't be CPI, technically speaking, I will be looking for shorts. Why? Because we rejected the H4 supply, as you can see. Yeah, we this was the structure. We broke below with a nice impulsive movement, so we have a break of structure there. We have a fair value gap inside of it. We have a supply area, new one. Okay, let me drag a fib. Let's see how that looks. 705, 62 between these numbers. Good short position. Let's say like that. Yeah. And I will be targeting like all lows, like this low, or just 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Call it a day. Fuck the rest. Right. Keep it simple. And yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see again how CPI is going to perform. Anyway, after the news event tomorrow, I'm going to review everything and gonna see, maybe we're gonna have some post CPI trades. If not, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So those kind of 3 days. But yeah, this is it. Stay safe, trade safe, don't gamble, and keep it simple.